Hey there, fellow yarn lovers. Ever gazed at a gorgeous skein of yarn and thought, I wish I could make that color myself? Well, get ready to unleash your inner artist. Because today we're embarking on a vibrant adventure yarn dyeing for beginners. Get excited. It's easier and way more fun than you think. First things first, let's gather our essential supplies. You'll definitely need some yarn. Natural fibers are your best friends here. Think wool, squishy, cotton, silk, or even linen. These beauties love to soak up dye. Next up, the colorful magic dye. There's a rainbow of options out there, from trusty acid dyes, perfect for protein fibers like wool, to fiber-reactive dyes, fantastic for plant-based fibers like cotton and linen. We're going to keep it super simple, promise. You'll also need a pot that is exclusively for dyeing, no sneaking into the dinner pot. Some water, the lifeblood of dyeing, a heat source. Your trusty stove will do. Measuring cups and spoons, precision is key. A thermometer to keep things at the right temperature, gloves protect those precious hands, and a container for mixing your dye solution. Don't forget a well-ventilated space. Alright, let's prep our yarn for its colorful transformation. If you've got a skein, a wound hank of yarn, you'll want to wind it into a hank like a giant, colorful donut. This allows the dye to reach every single strand evenly, giving you a beautiful, consistent color. Next, give your yarn a good soak in warm water. This helps the fibers open up and absorb the dye like a sponge. Think of it as a pre-dye spa day for your yarn. Now, for the really fun part. Mixing your dye. Always follow the instructions on your specific dye packet. This is super important for getting the right color and achieving the best results. Generally, you'll mix the dye powder or liquid with water. It's often a good idea to add a bit of vinegar or other dyeing assistant to the dye bath as well, but again, check your dye instructions. Remember to always work in a well-ventilated area, and absolutely, positively, wear those gloves and a mask. Protect yourself. Safety first, fabulous colors second. Time to get dyeing. Gently place your prepped yarn into the dye bath. Make sure it's fully submerged and can swim around freely. Now, apply some heat. Place the pot on your heat source and heat the dye bath. Gently heat, do not boil the water. Keep it simmering gently, like a gentle, colorful bubble bath for your yarn. Stir the yarn gently and regularly. This is crucial for ensuring the color distributes evenly, leaving you with gorgeous, consistent hues. The dyeing time depends on your dye type and how intense you want the color to be. Usually, the package tells you exactly how long. Be patient, the results will be worth the wait. Once the dyeing process is complete, let the dye bath cool down a bit. This helps prevent the yarn from shocking. Next, gently rinse the yarn in lukewarm water. Keep rinsing until the water runs clear. This removes any excess dye and prevents bleeding later on. Then, gently squeeze out the excess water. Be careful not to agitate the yarn too much at this stage. Time to dry. You can air dry your yarn by hanging it up, or you can use your dryer. Once it's completely dry, you're ready to start crocheting. Congratulations, you're an artist. And that, my friends, is how you dye your own yarn. You've unlocked a whole new world of color possibilities. Now go forth and create those custom colors you've always dreamed of. Experiment with different colors, techniques like speckling and dip dyeing, and fiber types. Have fun and enjoy the process. Happy dyeing, and even happier crocheting.